so let's set aside the presidential election for now, and turn to Congress. Speaker Pelosi this week released a new $2.2 trillion legislative aid package related to COVID-19. There are also some news reports that Secretary Mnuchin is pushing a similar package that was similar to the Problem Solvers Caucus proposal. What are the key provisions in each of these, and how do they differ from the last round of proposals?
So the Pelosi bill, which is still hanging out there and which she is offering to take a vote on if they can't come to a deal with the administration, and then they'll go home. They'll say, we voted and make their point politically. That's really the same thing as the $3.4 trillion HEROES Act, with things just scaled down. And the way they got scaled down is just to make them shorter, right? So instead of having a program go through the end of say 2021, you just have it go through the middle of 2021, and it's just sort of slice back the dollars that way. So it's not a step forward in anything other than the size of the package. The composition, including things that many Republicans think have nothing to do with fighting the recession and the coronavirus, that problem remains. It also doesn't have things that Republicans consider essential. There is in there no business liability protection for lawsuits related to coronavirus. And so I think it's not really close to a deal, to be honest. I think hope springs eternal, and you're seeing a lot of coverage to the fact that they're still talking, and I think that is good, but they're not getting to a place that I could see passing the Senate. And until that gets live, until you hear Mitch McConnell say something other than they're very far apart, which is how his caucus feels, we're just seeing a kabuki play where Pelosi says, look, I was willing to negotiate, but they didn't come up with anything. And the president gets to say, I tried to cut a deal. And I certainly think the Secretary of the Treasury wants to cut a deal, but it just doesn't look like there's a deal that'll pass.